Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk. My name is John.
And I'm Faith, and I'm here for this review.
Yep, Faith wanted to do the Barbie review with me, and I appreciated that because I think she liked this movie a little bit more than me. But before
I like the background.
Right?
That was so cute.
Oh, thanks, Faith.
Oh, I love it.
So, okay, yeah, Faith's feeling herself because of Barbie. So Barbie was released on July 21st, 2023. It is directed by Greta Gerwig with the screenplay done by her and her husband, Noah Baumbach. Greta Gerwig, this is her third film after Lady Bird, the remake of Little Women, which I absolutely love. So she was 2 for 2 for me. And Noah Baumbach, you guys might recognize as the director of movies like Kickin' and Screaming and Marriage Story. And actually has had quite a few movies come out over the last few years that have gotten a good amount of success, but they are a great writing team, the two of them. They have a great marriage, very similar to our marriage, where it seems like they love each other. Mm-hmm. So Greta Gerwig was tapped to make this movie Barbie, along with a producer on it, actually, Margot Robbie, who wanted to star in it, and she is the perfect choice to play her character of stereotypical Barbie.
Oh, isn't it crazy how she is such a good actress?
She is a phenomenal actress.
She is such a good actress. Like she can play a Looney Bin, a Looney Tune,
and Harley Quinn in Babylon.
Yeah. And then there's Barbie, where she's just perfection.
And don't forget I, Tonya. She was great in I, Tonya.
Like she has just so versatile. Like I love it.
She's phenomenal, and she's perfectly casted in this movie. Although they do a great job casting in this movie. Everybody does. Ryan Issa Rae, who plays the president of Barbie Land, because to give you a quick synopsis of this movie, Barbie, played by Margot Robbie, they live in Barbie Land, and one of the Kens happens to be played by Ryan Gossling. That Ken is matched up to Margot Robbie's Barbie. But everybody is a Barbie or Ken, and everything is perfect in this Barbie Land. But for some reason, our Barbie, played by Margot Robbie, has to head out into the real world, and that's really what this story of this movie is about. So I really enjoyed all the performances in this movie. I don't know about you. Did you enjoy it?
Oh, I absolutely loved it.
Yeah? Yeah,
I love the color. I love the humor.
The humor is so funny.
Yeah, so many funny moments.
Yeah, this was incredibly entertaining. It's honestly, the screenplay is perfect. It actually dived into a lot of things that were political, which I could see pissing off some people who might not want to get that beaten over their head. But I actually agreed with a lot of the politics in this movie, so I enjoyed it.
It's women empowerment.
Yeah, well, but it was more to that, too.
And men empowerment, too.
Yes, the message I thought was great.
That we are two separate, but we come together and we create great things, and that's pretty much what it is. We have to know ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, they dived into a lot of that in this movie, and I thought that they did a great job. You know, I don't think that it was too overwhelming. I could see some, and I've heard some complaints about that, but I thought it was done to perfection. I mean, I enjoy the empowerment story. I thought that was great. I think it's a good movie, not just for adults and kids, but for everybody. This is a movie I feel like everyone could see, they can enjoy. It feels like a summer blockbuster. I'm loving the marketing that they're doing for this movie also. I just found out when I Googled it that if you Google Barbie, everything's in pink, and it's all flamboyant.
Last night, when we went to go see Oppenheimer, people were dressed up.
Like Barbie,
all different types of Barbies. I just love that. I love that Barbie's just not one thing. It's not just this blonde hair bombshell.
And that's what the movie was also diving into, is like Barbie's history and the unachievableness of stereotypical Barbie. But there's Barbies who do everything, all shapes and sizes, and as history has gone on, you know, Barbie has still always been there. Like, you can argue that this is still an ad for Barbie. You know, Mattel is kind of a villain in this movie, which is pretty cool. I like how they tackled that. Everything was very meta, similar to what they did with the Lego movie, but I thought it was actually done the best in this movie. Honestly, they tackled things in this movie that this is really the best of both worlds. When you have to do a movie based on IP, if you guys read that New Yorker article a couple weeks ago about Mattel wants to get more into the movie business, and, you know, that's where the money's coming from, and to get a great director like Greta Gerwig to make this movie, I think it really does help to at least not only increase the value for Barbie, I guess. You know, I'm not a big fan of that in a sense, but if we're going to get great movies out of it, I'm in full support of it.
You think there's going to be another one?
100%. This movie, I think it depends. I'm pretty sure this movie's going to make a lot of money, and there's plenty of room for spin-offs and sequels to this. I don't know where you go personally, because they definitely wrapped this up in a nice tight bow. I really felt like this was like a throwback to like early to mid 90s movies where it just had the great arc. You know, we had the rising action, then we had our climax, then we had the falling action, we had to deal with, you know, what you would expect to be our big conflict that gets resolved at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Well, that's in there. The music is great, by the way. I had a fun time. I've been listening to this. We listened to the soundtrack on the way home.
Yeah.
It really has some good music. And I'm not a big fan usually of musicals, and this isn't a musical, but it has some dance numbers in there. And I love choreographed dance, so I like seeing that.
I liked it too.
Right? Mm-hmm. So you have anything else you want to say about the movie?
No, just go out, see the movie, tell people about the movie after you see it.
That'll help everyone, because the studios, obviously, they're holding out and they're not giving the actors what they deserve. We've been talking about the SAG-AFTRA strike, the Writers Guild of America strike. But if a movie does good at the movie theaters, it's good for everybody. It's good for us.
Not just the studios.
Not just the studios, but it's good for everybody involved in making these movies. And it's also good for us, the viewers. Like, how lucky are we that right now in theaters we have Oppenheimer, Barbie, and Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. That's one hell of a triple feature. But I think if we could both recommend something, if you're going to be doing the double, Oppenheimer first, Barbie to clean yourself off.
No. Yeah, definitely.
Right?
Definitely.
So what would you give this on a scale of 1 to 10?
What did I say? 9?
I gave it
about 9.
You would give this a 9?
Yeah.
I fall right in line with you. I would give it a 9 too. Even though I thought you were a little bit higher on the movie than me, and I definitely think you enjoyed it more than me.
Probably, okay, because to me, 9 is really high.
9 is really high.
So maybe if I'm going higher than you, 9.5.
Okay, I'll give you the 9.5. Yeah, I mean, obviously a 10 out of 10 is perfect, but, no movie is perfect. I just think that this is a really enjoyable movie. Great summer blockbuster. It's only an hour and
enjoy the movies now.
Yeah, and it's only an hour and 54 minutes, so it's like nothing offensive, which is, for a movie to come in under 2 hours, very entertaining. I felt the length a little bit more than Faith did. I thought that there was some stuff I personally would have cut, but I know you said you wouldn't cut it.
No, it was a short movie.
Yeah, but still, like, there was some filler, it felt like, a little bit. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, if I have to play devil's advocate, I felt it a little bit, and I thought that there could be a perfect 95 minute movie there. That's all.
Okay.
That's why I don't give it the
Well, I would go to the movies. Who knows what's coming out?
Yeah.
And who knows when the actors are going to get back to work and the writers are going to get back to work?
This won't affect us until next year. It'll affect TV quicker.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're already putting a stop to a lot of movies.
Like movies, well, they'll stop filming them, but we won't notice that the halt in filming until next year when the movies were supposed to come out. Everything that's already coming out this year, it's in the can, so we don't got to worry about that. But definitely enjoy yourselves. One of my favorite things to do in the world, and I'm sure one of Fate's favorite things to do in the world, is just, get out there, go to the movies, duck in out of that hot summer sun, get yourself some ice cold soda pop and popcorn, and watch a movie. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here with us on another episode of Let's Talk. And if you enjoyed this review and you want to continue to support the channel, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, go to your local theater, and tell all your friends about us. We'll be seeing you around.